Hello, this is Solomon, and we're going to be looking at Treason 4 teams, free fall, me and Crumpets, we're random versus all these people. I go air. I do 2 depot, 1 admin star as usual. Crumpets does 4 depot, double barracks. What the fuck? Victor did this in the other Treason game. Why is he starting with an AT base? That's just so stupid. Like, it's just so stupid. Such a horrific waste of money. That cripples the Soviet ability to do anything early. Like, you can kill tanks of infantry. Especially if you have a lot of infantry with blitz and fanaticism. Alright, she comes out. Like, if Victor had to send infantry forward, he would have killed all this. Potentially even won. If he knew what he was doing, but he also doesn't know what he's doing, so. Jeff is doing a very heavy admin star. Double admin 2 depot. He hasn't taken that depot yet. Yeah, this starts to get real low. So at this point I'm like, oh fuck. We don't have air superiority. Like, this is Crumpet's AA base, and it's gonna get strafed by the recon. Which is big, not awesome. And I can't, it takes 75 seconds to research Veltros, so I just make some Sietas try to kill a recon real quick, but there's not really anything I can do. But glorious Soviet players spamming Shulky and Bay 11, so they're obviously just dying. I play Fanaticism. Like, we lost air superiority, our admins are vulnerable, but their face is being overrun by Rangers, so it doesn't matter. Like, Victor just played so horrifically bad. So, okay, now I'm researching Veltros. Germany gets out camouflaged armor base. They start making Panzer IVs for some reason instead of something good. Like, at least go Panthers. I'm building up Veltros, but I'm keeping them hidden. So people don't know how many planes I have. Or maybe I can bait them and trying to bomb me, then I kill their Air Force. I'm red. Their Crumpet starts making Wolverines, which will lose really quickly. The Blitz Fanat Panzer IV, since Wolverines have level 1 armor. And they have like almost no turret turn rate for some reason. A very dangerous situation. And for some reason he backs off. I don't know why. That was really weird. Like, if he just went all in, he would have killed all this. Anyway, now Crumpets has enough AT to deal with this. Meanwhile, I'm just making more planes. And admins. So yeah, it's really stupid that freefall, particularly Treason, it kind of, well, Treason probably the most brutal. Now there's some freefall games you can attack, but in Treason you just get punished because you have to spend money fighting. We have to spend money fighting people instead of building admins, so some other team gets the advantage. Like we're having to spend a bunch of money fighting purple right now. Panthers come out. You should have gone King Tigers at this point. I kill a bunch of airplanes. Meanwhile, Red is just building up an air force. And Panthers start going this way, which is annoying, but it's only a cubal wagon, so I strafe it. We have Jacksons now. Yeah, so then Red goes for this bomber rush. They kill a production. Well, they kill a barracks and an airfield instead of going after the admins for some absolutely unknowable reason. Meanwhile, Jacksons are utter garbage, so they're just dying. Trumpet's going Jackson instead of purging since he already has AT bases, so might as well just go with that since it will cost more money if the purging's up and running. King Tiger gets caught out and dies. I go ahead and strafe these. These are light infantry, wow. So I go ahead and strafe these to save the Wolverines. Another bombing attempt from Red against Purple, but it fails. Yeah, like... Yeah, these, the Jacksons get 2-shot by King Tigers. Like, they're just dying. Red is building up a hell of an air force. Then they do this purging spam, and this is really worrying. And they should have a blob of Rangers. That would have broke through really easily since we don't have anything to stop Rangers since we're building Jacksons instead of tanks. And I don't have any bombers. But I do go ahead and strafe the light units. Don't get the release though. Get an AT position out, now I get a second one. And we do manage to force the Persians back. Bombers come through, but there's no recon. They could have been bombed the airfields or the admins, but instead they bombed the anti-tank positions, which is just really weird. Meanwhile, who is it? This guy is spamming Thunderbolts for some reason, which are just gonna die to the Veltro, so. Like, he's going after these actions, but like, these Thunderbolts cost 30 each. Like, these are really bad trades. Meanwhile, Krampus gets advanced AT, which is really, really bizarre. I don't know if he was trolling or something. But this was not a good decision. I mean, I can kind of see it, but it's just really eh. I lose sight of that cubal wagon, so I don't get the strafe off. And we are in a solid position since we have so many admins and enemy teams don't, since we're spending most of their money on units. Well, I'm spending most of my money on admins. And Krampus is handling most of the defense. So yeah, this infantry blob comes through and it almost works. It's really worrying. This P108 does not hit from a good angle, but it does hit enough units. And we get the infantry in the forest right here, so. More thunderbolts come through and they're dying. So yeah, I realize there's actually 0 A over here, and this guy keeps on building Thunderbolts instead of Mustangs, so we basically have air superiority against them. And I get ready for a bombing run. I also try to sneak a P108 over here, but it doesn't work. I build up a bunch of planes. Since I figure I can just knock red out a game. Like, these are all Thunderbolts. So they're just gonna die. Here we go. And I get literally all but one of their admins, so they're out of game. Yeah, Needle Sword just surrenders right away. Meanwhile, there's still lots of stalling over here. All the bases are gone. It wasn't worth it to put more into defending it. I go ahead and bomb this. And strafe it. You know, Crumpets makes Priest because this has to be trolling because Priests are garbage. This makes Super Persians. Or Persians. No, Krampus is admirably in this battle, but Jacksons are garbage, so they're still dying. And the infantry is forcing the AT guns to back up. Yeah, definitely a semi-close game between purple and us, since they could have a lot more admins, but they don't. I go for another strike, I bomb the AA right there, and now I send out the Flogor. And he just ends up surrendering, which is really nice, since I don't have to deal with the Persians. I bomb the admin, which is not awesome. Whatever. For some reason, Wolverine is still making Measuresmiths or ME-109s instead of the 262 or Jet Fighter. It's just really stupid. Another air battle, did I just win? I bombed this Cubal wagon. There's a bit of a threat since there's King Tigers right here and we don't have any Persians or anything on the field. So we don't really have any good units right now on the ground. Or like offensive units. Like we don't have enough infantry at all. And we don't have tanks, so we actually don't have anything to stop Wolverine's infantry blob. Because Wolverine likes to spam infantry even though it's kind of really garbage strategy. And I was expecting Krampus to stop this, but he didn't. He kept on saying he didn't have enough money, but maybe he should have built priests and like 20 AT guns. So this ends up happening. bomber. So that Persian just dies. And all my planes are over here, so it's like, what the fuck? Yeah, and I kind of accidentally bomb all my own admins. Yeah, I'm like tunnel visioned over here, so I don't know what's just happening because I fought Crumpets, his barracks is right there. All he has to do is make 3 Rangers. And these Storm Grenadiers aren't a problem. And yeah, I'm tunnel visioned on this air battle over here. Unfortunately, I misclick and I don't actually bomb these admins. I don't know why they targeted these. If they had bombed these, the game would have been over. Instead, I only get this stuff. This is really problematic since I lose basically my entire air force to all these infantry. God forbid Crumpets build Rangers. So yeah, now we're roughly equal admins. They have slightly more, I believe. Yeah, they have slightly more. And my air force is gone. So I can't do another bombing run. On the right side, Wolverine is spamming flak 88s, which are garbage, so. And we have Super Persians, which should just beat King Tigers. Dukas are coming out, which are annoying. Play Fanaticism for Crumpets. Fanaticism from them comes out. And at this point, I'm mostly just building admins. And building a minimal amount of air. Yeah, like Wolverine just keeps on feeding Dukas into our forces for some reason. It's like costing a lot of money. Like he's really Stukas instead of King Tigers. And his teammate, Jeff, I'm not sure what he's building. I know he has his King Tigers right here, but he's not really building anything else. Now Wolverine is spamming a bunch more infantry, which aren't going to do anything except die. Because this time I just built a bunch of Velas, which are just going to kill all the infantry. Try to get a bombing run off on these guys over here to kill the flak 88, but it doesn't work. More Stukas die. Like, infantry cost 5 each, so if 8 infantry die, that's 1 Persian. And there's like 30 infantry, so... I mean, this is just so many infantry that he's feeding. And they're not accomplishing anything. And his Stuka feed, that was just really ridiculous. King Tigers engage the Super Persians. The Persians Dude, I'm not sure if they... Yeah, they nearly went out. Actually, not nearly. They went out significantly. Not a total victory, but... Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, no. More of them are dying. We have reinforcements. More infantry! God, like, this is a waste of money. They only accomplished anything earlier because me and Crumpets fucked up pretty hard. But now they're not going to do anything since we're not going to make that mistake again. Like, just a waste of money. Like, Wolverine does this a lot. And after this game, he's like, oh, infantry are so good. Look how much he did. This is the first game with Wolverine that I've seen his infantry spam actually do anything against me or Crumpets. And that's because they massively fucked up. And spoiler alert, he still loses. This is by far his only game where his infantry spam had any amount of success. And he still loses. Like, this infantry spam he does is not good. Like, it's still a good idea to have infantry with pushes so you can exploit breakthroughs by capturing buildings. Or even just tank some tank shots, but this is near mindless infantry spam isn't good. And that's why it's like I want to end this. So I started building up ice so I can start shooting on this. Plus this doesn't have camo, so hopefully I can get some nice shots off before he camos. And there's a decent chance he doesn't even have any ruses left. We end up getting this airfield kill, which is nice. And we kill the aircraft on it. Wait, we get 2 aircraft kills. Yeah, it's really nice. More infantry spam. And he tries to do this, like really? He tries to sneak bombers against me, which never works against me. I have the... Like, a sneak bomber isn't going to work against me. 99.9% of the time. Since I zoom out a lot to check with stuff like this. I do get tunnel vision sometimes, but almost never long enough for something like this to work. Yeah, I sent some Veltros to go deal with this. At this point, we just have so many purgings we're breaking through. Because they're wasting all their money on Stukas and infantry. Instead of building King Tigers. These bias for shooting infantry over here, which is stupid. I retarget to the armor base so I can kill this so I can stop producing King Tigers right here. Because long range artillery, it does so much later, but it's also super useful. This target enemy protection. Because if this armor base dies, he can't produce tanks here anymore. So they lose this territory. They're going to be pushed back across the river the instant this armor base dies. Plus, they're just going to have slower production in general since they have less production buildings now. Like, it's so bizarre they never upgraded the jet fighters. Like, his MU-109s, like, so many of them die this game. And they accomplish barely anything. But I will admit, I do lose a lot of Veltros to A over here. But yeah, we do end up killing all these King Tigers anyway. I start building up recon so I can go move them over here and kill the admins. Yeah, the micro for me and Crumpets is really underwhelming, but we're not really trying at all. I killed this armor base. More infantry from Wolverine. Like 20 supply is significant. That's not nothing. Like the problem is these infantry just are gonna do literally nothing. So I start making more buy so I can get 2 stacks of them, 2 groups of 3. Then I put them on control groups. Another engagement between the Super Persians and King Tigers. Like Crumpets is micro, like he's focus firing on the King Tigers. Oh, he's just winning because Jeff isn't focus firing. Another air engagement. Crumpets pulls back since all these Persians are very close to death. AT guns, which is pretty funny. I mean, it's not the worst decision. Like they can definitely be used against the King Tigers since they do a lot of damage for their price against vehicles. Like let me check. I think is it 12 or 15 against level? It's okay. It's only 12 against level 5, so it's not super Persian damage. I do this because his air force is busy and these are going like jet speed with blitz. So I see all this and I have the 2 groups of 3. Like he is like battlecills are so nice since they're so fast. The enemy has very little time to react to them. And I kill all of these admins. Or not all of them, but I mean this is just a lot. Really puts a dent in their income. And then also, we just have so much material, and they don't. Wolverine is building. He's wasting money on air and infantry and units that aren't King Tigers or heavy artillery. I'm sure his air is doing damage, but it's not doing nearly enough. Like it's not really impacting the ground battles. And you like need tanks to stop enemy tanks. Yeah, fighter bombers aren't going to stop a tank push. Generally. Particularly Super Persians since they move so fast. Like you're not going to do enough damage fast enough. Back at the 8 span, which is hilarious. And Wolverine surrenders. Now you may be looking at this like, oh, Solomon, you keep on making fun of Wolverine for wasting money, like, but he was getting kills. Well, let's look at that. Hey, our team got 15,000 kills, 8,000 losses. Wolverine got 7,000 kills, 13,000 losses. We also had almost the same income. Me and Crumpets had just a little bit more. Let's look at this. Wolverine, he lost 2,700 points in aircraft. And he only killed 1,070 points in aircraft. Holy shit. 2.71 death to kill ratio. God damn, that's atrocious. You got 1,100 kills of infantry. He lost almost 1,300 in infantry. Holy shit. He didn't even go positive with the infantry. Like, it's only 5 supply, but it does add up. It should keep on spamming hordes of them. It adds up real fast, even. Like 20 infantry is 100 supply. That's really significant. So he didn't even go positive with infantry. He went super negative with the airplanes. Yeah, he also lost a ton of the AA. And I don't think he built any artillery, so yeah, his AA didn't go positive either. Yeah, Wolverine just fed units this game. Jeff actually went positive with his tanks, just barely, but he did go positive, which is really nice since Wolverine was barely supporting him. Incomes. Yeah, Krampus didn't have a whole lot. I was the one who was building Ammons most of the time. That is the end of this video.